Hey, where's the audio? What is this bullshit? The audio works fine.
Balls of the killer.
You hear it, but I don't hear it? How can I monitor that? What the hell? Anyway, welcome everyone. Ellie, Monday, Clow, Pond, thank you for resubscribing. Pond BTW for 13 months. Mocha, Plushy, Ilya, Emily, thank you for the bits. Mika, Dorbu, and that's everybody so far. It's louder now at least. We need to go to advanced audio properties and set it to monitor and output. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Man, I didn't get to hear that at all. Music is hella loud. Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
She can hear that.
Yes, I can hear that. That. Thank you, Monday.
Balls of the killer.
Thank you, Emily. Well, I'm glad that the alerts can be louder now.
Elf of the Killer in the Forest of the Elves in 1975.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Mocha. This is thanks to Monday, who mentioned on her server that you can make a browser source in OBS its own separate audio. I never fucking knew that. So now it is set up such that the Stream Elements alerts.
Thanks to Mom Day.
Yes, thank you, Mom Day. Mom Day. Funny puppy goofy. I never knew this. And so now I can set the alerts volume independently of the game and desktop audio. So that is a godsend. The alerts are now maybe a little bit loud. Okay, I'll turn them down a bit. All thanks to this special kind of dog who can figure these things out.
Mommy Day.
Yes. Thank you, Mocha. How are they now, the alerts? Are they still coming through the Stream Elements source, or are they coming through desktop audio now? Strange. Oh no, they are coming through alerts.
Happy Mom Day Moming Star to all who celebrate.
Thank you, Doro. You're welcome. Might be coming through both. I don't think so, because I didn't see the desktop audio spike when the alert just happened. Hope you're all doing well tonight, though. Forgot to say. And I also forgot the most important part. It is Wednesday, June 29th, 2022. It is 6:10 p.m. in my time zone. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Quick, keep subbing and donate so she can troubleshoot. Did you say 2042? No, 2022. That is so important. Yeah. How will the people of the future know when this happened otherwise? The people of the future. Are the alerts still too loud?
Guys, Graphite hates Doctor Who now.
I don't hate it. We just watched like an episode I didn't like. I'm not gonna say it was like objectively bad, but I didn't like it. And then there was one that I thought was extremely entertaining, and it got really, really boring by the end. It was the one with the child that was afraid of everything. I liked about 2/3 of that episode. And then We also watched the one with the hand robots. I fucking hated that. Like, there was some fun stuff in it, but man, like, I just, like, oh, I was in pain by the end of that one. That's apparently one of the most loved episodes of that season. So, I don't know. What seasons did you like? I watched the Tennant, or not Tennant, Eccleston season years ago, and I liked that at the time, and I also liked season 5 when Mocha and I watched it together. I liked most of the episodes. Yeah, we skipped Tennant because I was so dead set on just like, I hate him. He looks like a bird, he's so annoying and whimsical, and Mocha was like, just didn't even bother to try to get me to watch those. Hello, Greedra. Welcome. Hello, 8 Lives also. I forgot to greet you. The child who was afraid of everything. The alerts are at a level where they jump scare me, so they are good. Is that good? Hand robots? Yeah, they were robots with prominent hands that looked around with their hands. Me and Graffy shaking hands over not being able to watch David Tennant. Like, I'm kind of considering watching him, but I'm too afraid to show her any of it. Why? Is Graffy's mic quiet for anyone else, or am I just going deaf? The music seems loud compared to my voice. My mic has not changed at all since last time, which you guys said it was good then. And I'm like peaking in the red often. The eps she likes is like random. Makes no sense. You sound normal. You sound normal to me. No, Ilya, this video doesn't actually get louder like I thought it did. That was just like a perception thing. I think that it's because Emily is always watching on speakers, and it's like really hard to hear people on speakers. I forget I pushed the make the stream louder button. My bad. What? It's like, it's not that hard to hear people in speakers. Yeah, but your perception of the volume and like the clarity of their voice is like significantly different, I think, on headphones versus speakers. FFC audio compressor or whatever. It makes the stream loud. What? What? You can get that? What? I mean, I'm not about to crank the volume up even higher and make it like clipping or something. I think it is just the music, huh? Well, I mean, it does seem like I am sort of like, the average range of my voice seems to be just getting up into the yellow, so maybe I am just like not quite loud enough. I'll turn up a little bit more. This is so annoying. I wish that when I switched my microphone between USB ports that it like didn't just fucking throw my microphone settings out the window. You're worried about peaking, maybe make the compressor a little harsher. I think your voice is always the same as always myself. Oh, nice Noriaria. Only Emily has problems. Yeah, this is how it always is. Emily is like, does the stream seem like it's getting crumpled up into a little paper ball and thrown around the room to anyone else? And everyone else is like, Emily, what are you talking about? Nah. Does the streamer seem like she fucking sucks today, or is that just me? You go to hell, Emily. Hello,
Augersley is approaching with 11 creatures.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, Augersley. How are you doing? Turnip, welcome. Anyone else having a stream that blows? I mean, it sounds like a you problem, honestly. This is the first time that I've ever experienced Oggersley even Oggersley as an otter streaming at this time of the day. So excited for Piss of the Killer. If only we could be so lucky someday. Well, the music is just about to run out, so yeah, welcome. What were you playing today, Oggersley? We'll be starting the game momentarily. Monster Rancher 3 was very absorbing, I guess. Hi, Pancake. How long were you streaming for? Popcornsley versus Ottersley. Played Monster Rancher 3 for over 4 hours. Wow. You got any cool guys? Oggersley timed out every fight. I don't know what that means. We got the worst monster possible. He got one guy who sucks. Got a very useless plant very far. And he was endeared to us. Augie timed me out. Why? What did Ilya do? How could you do that to her? As a joke. I don't know, sounds not like a joke to me. Timing poor little Ilya out. She pretended to be Big Follows. So today, actually on Monday this was released, a new game from Garment District we all love. That's the name. You can type that Game Jolt Garment District into your search engine of choice and find that. Hello, Plushy. Don't speak for me. All right. Fine. It's insane what a strong second run of classic games Garment District is. What do you mean? Second run of classic games? You mean in addition to all of like their earlier games? I have been here this entire time. Oh, for some reason I thought you just came here. I had never heard of them before. Very good games. The older games as well. I think there's a link on the Game Jolt page to a itch.io page. Yeah, for the older games that are all fantastic as well. Like I like Magic Wand a lot. Yeah, and Space Funeral is good. I tried to play Goblet Grotto again and I found it to be very just like irritating physically to play. Honestly, Magic Wand is kind of that way as well. The fact that you have to right click and drag the mouse around a lot really hurts me, but I do like that game a lot still. Alright, so we're gonna start this, the newest game, Ears of the Killer. This just came out on Monday. Is it gonna capture correctly? I set the capture up in advance because I'm so good and so professional. I want to love Goblet Grotto. I mean, I remember loving it at the time that it came out. I was crazy about it. But when I went to replay it, it was just like, something about it was very physically painful for me to play. Yes, here we are at the title screen. I'm gonna have to turn the game down a bit, I think. Great title screen. We have BB and... Is that ZZ? Is that her name? Her sister? That she shares an apartment with? And some saxophone playing bird guy and some ghouls. Maybe cultists? Not really sure. Hello, Declan. Welcome. Wait, that's who this is. Yes. Goblet Grotto got an update recently. Yeah, somebody like made a fan patch or something. We cannot hear the game. What do you mean? Is there game audio? Yeah. It's just ambient. It's just like ambient audio. But yeah, 10 Beautiful Postcards also. That is a great game. I tried to play that on stream, but it was so much reading and it felt like nobody was it was just not a stream game. But 10 Beautiful Postcards is an amazing game. I love it. It's a bit quiet. It was very quiet before you turned it down as well. Oh my. It's gonna be one of those days. No, this is not also the Crow Killers person. Let's press enter to start. I think this is it. This is finally the time that I murder somebody. How's the audio now? Still a bit quiet? It's good. Graphite will die. What? It's okay. Alright, I'll turn it up a little bit. Hey, this music is great. ZZ, I just wanted to let you know, I'm preparing to walk the demon's path without honor or humanity. Alright, have fun. It's a poster for Night Clown. And there's ZZ in her bed. Don't try and stop me. I'm a creature of darkness now. You'll probably never see me again. Well, goodbye. And try to put the mirror back behind you on the way out. She is in her bed. Please keep me updated on the volume status if I need to adjust it more. This music is absolutely amazing. I think your voice is too loud compared to it. Well, I turned the volume on my mic up because Emily said that I was too loud. Or I was too quiet. It is perfectly balanced. It is fine. It is perfectly balanced. My voice is too loud. Hello, Gelhound. Welcome. I'm excited for this too. The game is just right, your voice is just right. Yeah, but multiple people are saying that it is quiet. I hate audio. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, this way.
The are idiots.
The are idiots. I push your microphone a little further away. Relative to the alerts, the game is definitely too quiet. Okay. Oh my god.
The bard. The.
Thank you. Thank you, 8 Lives. Now your voice is gonna be too quiet. What do you mean? I just turned the alerts down a little bit. Oh my god.
And before the alert becomes too quiet.
Oh, it seems like it's still loud enough. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's it. I'm vanishing into the abyss. Only one word is sounding through my brain. Kill. Kill. BB, if the music from upstairs is bugging you so much, why don't you just wear earplugs? I do wear earplugs. I can still tell that it's there. This is exactly how I act when my upstairs neighbor is being annoying and making noise. This is exactly how I start acting. Are those yellow things her ears? I think it's a bow. You know, for the longest time I thought she was a mouse. and that her ears, or that thing on her head were her ears. But I guess it doesn't matter. Oh no. Goodbye. Fan del bollo, I guess. Her sharp teeth. And we have had this argument before. I think it is a bow though. Because I mean, sometimes, like right now, ZZ's nose looks like a little mouse nose, but sometimes it also just looks like a little carrot kind of thing. Oops. Oh god, I'm just clicking on all kinds of shit wrong today. It's been 3 days of not getting enough sleep. Since then, I've become more beast than human. Someone who can't be held responsible for the horrible crimes they're going to commit. So, you're going to slip a passive-aggressive note in under their door? There have been many times that I almost did exactly that, but my last traces of humanity prevented me from doing it. This is hitting a little too close to home. It's going to be very snippy. I don't like to do this, but sometimes it comes down to desperate measures. I'd knock on their door, but that's usually a bad idea in this apartment building. Hey Chuba, welcome. How's the volume balancing now? It seems like it's kind of loud on the mixer, but I don't know. Boy, these passages are really starting to fall apart. What's back here anyway? A man dressed as a clown sits unmoving in the empty room. At least he's not playing his records loud. Whatever happened to being neighborly? How come no one else seems bothered by this music? Am I the unreasonable one here? Is this a normal thing to do? Yes, BB, it is normal. Don't worry. It sounds great to me. This music whips. Yeah, isn't it great? It's like some of the best music that has been in any of these games. There's some statues having a good time, getting friendly with one another. Down the pipes come echoes from the whole apartment complex. Footsteps, voices, thump of furniture being moved in rooms you'll never get to see. Solid night ambience. Gone. And for what? Wow, look at these stairs and the way that the light is cast across them as you go up. Ah, it's so good. I love how even indoor structures in these games have got like this very kind of organic terrain feel to them. Wait, no, we're outdoors. This is a shack. We're like in the woods now all of a sudden. I love reinforced concrete because it makes me feel like I'm the only one living in the building. Ah, I wish I had some of that. Clothing planet. I'm a simple person who needs 8 hours straight of dim whisper noises and a fingernail scuttling in order to be at my best. Is this too much to ask of other people? What about my needs? Something about the camera seems very herky-jerky. Reached a door. I didn't even think there was anybody on this floor. Thick layers of dust lie undisturbed on plastic ferns. The wallpaper is on a rare nautical theme. A rare nautical theme? Well, this darkness? Flesh-like sludge seeps out from beneath the door. So much for slipping a note under there. The door itself swings open as if from a secret breath. This music is so good! Realistically, this is a job for the custodian, but I'd like to still go get some sleep sometime tonight. Where's that sound even coming from? Did somebody leave their radio on under the goo? Wow, look at just the radiance of the light on this pink sludge with like the very minimal, like normal mapping on every surface. This is Saya no Uta. Oh. Abnormal mapping, yes. Inside, something like an instrument, I can dimly see a record turning. What kind of dark relic could be buried in the middle of all this? Midnight Sex Party at Dracula's House. Exciting surf instrumentals for young people by Blue D. Hans and his Night Stranglers. B-side, Haunted Castle. Copyright Golden Grave Records, 1965. You know, I have downloaded a number of albums almost exactly like this, like Halloween surf and comedy music from the 60s. This is too real. Remember the one Candy Spooky Theater album? What is that? Wah! Ah. Alright. Now we're in the sludge and like squiggly ball of yarn dimension. Oh, I love so much that the skybox is like a static picture that does not even like move at all. Yes. Thank you. So good. I'm so happy right now. Oh, that audio? You did not see the giant vinyl in the room. Living Dead Spooky Dolls Family and the Rockin' Child Spook Show, baby. What? I never heard of this before. Quite disorienting. Neat. Oh, it looks a lot more hospitable in here. Fantastic wallpaper. Looks like a chicken's foot with some flames on the top of it. Is that a bird? Nice footstep sound. Go back. What? Maybe they are not that well known of a band. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, the floor is just all slime birds. Wow, look at the texture scrolling on that thing. Ah! Oh no! We were captured. He's gonna put a disgusting bird in our mouth? Wow, the POV. Wow, sensational. Folks, wasn't that poignant? Let's all give a hand to up-and-coming recording artist Bebe with her new song, Forced to Eat a Bird. Remember to support local talent by buying her CD. And now, the act you've been waiting to see, the Horrible Screaming Murderers with their hot new single, Screaming, 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 Screaming. These guys really sold out after their last release. Screaming, screaming, screaming. Is that a cover version? There's a little penis. Now this is Ilya's stream music, is it? Here's some great sprites. Did you hear the Weepster's new song, 99 Tears? Each tear is for a different person he's strangled and killed. Wow, talk about emotional sincerity.
Hey.
Thank you, Plushy. Hey, I caught your set. Very milk can.
Hey.
Thank you, Emily. Care to answer some questions for my zine? It's zine, as in magazine. Also, where am I? What day is this? Question 1. What are your influences? There was a record by Blue D. Hans and like a house and a bird or just something abstract in the shape of a bird. Like the Holy Spirit? What? Oh. Stab Magazine. Catholicism sweeps new wave?
Zine.
It's zine, as in magazine. Catholicism sweeps new wave? Asks for her opinion on the vernacular mass. Up-and-coming recording artist BB replies. We review the top new crimes, knives or rope, old favorites ranked at last. Later in the same piece, he calls you the Pat Boone of singing about murder. Fuck! What does that mean? Why does everyone who writes for a music zine talk that way? Well, I support your dreadful cultural ambitions, but don't you have anywhere else to put all these boxes? I was hoping these were yours. What's inside anyways? Back in our apartment now? Oh, ZZ, can I use your computer to look up something? Sure. Just don't look at the other tabs. Cement mixing videos 4 hours. Rockadoodle. Girl chicken real? AskBogey.net. Searching is my business. Very milk can. What is milk can? This is fans of indie rock. That is true. Oh, the Jammer Lammy band. Okay. Neutral milk can. Blue D. Hans and his Night Stranglers fan shrine. It was the toughest case I'd ever handled, but I always had trouble saying no to a dame. How do I turn off the detective? Just ignored him. I still need to update the blocker. Golden Grave Records, New Age. Visit our new location. 1252 Pyramid Street, Music Gardens, XX City. Last update March 1997. Site under construction. Well, it's not like I really have another place to start. I think I might have missed something I could have looked at.
Fanshrin.
Yes. Thank you, Plushy. Maybe I didn't look at this. Yes, pretty much what I was expecting. Having fun with Bebe on stage. 12 super hits. We can listen or don't, but I mean, of course we're gonna listen. Death, 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 death. Sounds kind of Beach Boysy. Well, I did sometimes daydream about being a pop musician, although I also like to imagine and be conscious at the time. This sounds like the radio sound from Silent Hill. Like Silent Hill 2? At least the lyrics will be easy to remember. I just hope I can get rid of these CDs. Just absolutely heaped up everywhere. Splatterman, poster on the wall, beloved character. I love ZZ with her tie. They have BB. ZZ, I think why are you wearing a tie? I just got a job. Some kind of youth group in the Beach District was looking for someone to run their email newsletter. With my knowledge of HTML, I was naturally the top choice. Now I'm officially an office lady, or OL. It's just a matter of time till I start making the big bucks and can finally pursue my dream job of becoming a gothic novel heroine. Couldn't you do that anyway? It turns out to require a surprisingly large amount of starting capital. It's a fantastic image of her just like running away from like a spooky house with like a blood red moon. This is very good. Incidentally, BB, if you want any advice on finding a job, feel free to ask. It appears I know all the tricks. Thanks, but I seem to have my own thing going on right now. Of course, now I'm gainfully employed, I'll have to find a volunteer to run the table at the Retromaniacs convention this week. Absolutely not, I'm busy. Only serial killers attend those things anyway. Well, don't give me that. You hang out with serial killers all the time. I run away from serial killers all the time, not sell them merch. Well, maybe you should monetize your hobbies. Oh. Excuse me? Player select? Well, I want to play as ZZ, even though I'm very curious about who this might be. The tall one looks hot. I suppose we will find out. Let's see what ZZ's new job working for the youth group in the Beach District. We play all routes today. Yes, we will. I think we can play more than one, probably. If not, we can always just go through again. ZZ's journal. Waged labor. So it's finally come to this. Awful. Penance for my misdeeds in a former life? Well, nevertheless, the gray mouse of despair travels over my duvet. Another beautiful and tragic journal entry. Eventually, I'll package all these up and sell it as a book. ZZ, the poor dead genius whom everyone mistreats. So why not get my posthumous validation while I'm still alive? Now we're here in the Beach District with some seagulls like flying around. Look at that. Look at the skybox. It's just like a photograph. Oh, so good. Well, I'd better get to work. Positive Way LLC. All they said was that it was around the boardwalk somewhere. Can businesses be shy? Some crazy looking clams. Great. I guess it's still the off-season. Heaps of unsold beach merch molder crabbily behind the nailed-up doors. Two gulls on the boardwalk are trying to peck apart a plastic clam. Photographed skybox, just like in Sonic Adventure 2.
Swirl Drop is approaching with 32 creatures.
Hi, Drop. Hi. Drop and everyone. Sun 312772. How you doing tonight, Drop? Hope you're having a good evening. What were you playing today? Hello, Hungry Twins. I was streaming Crypt Worlds with my friend. Cool. That is a good game. Did you enjoy yourself? Thank you for rating. We're playing the newest game from Garment District, The Ears of the Killer. Further down the beach, I see people moving towards the water. Are they trying to surf? We don't get any big waves out here. In fact, I'm not even sure if that's an ocean. It just kind of looks like a photograph. The sand just ends at like a matte painting of some like water and islands. I did. Very nice. Glad to hear it. Wow. Towels for health. A poster of a guy with a guitar. Sassy beachwear. My gamer boyfriend has never been charged for crimes committed in 1988, 1991, and 1993, and if not stopped, he will kill again. And yes, he bought me this shirt. I still have time before work, so decide to catch up on the psychic health of the culture, as revealed by the slogan shirts at the Sassy Beach wear. It was a very good shirt. Future murder victim. I should get this one for BB. She could use that shirt with what is always happening to her. It's like the world magnet for murderers.
Psychic health.
Yes. Thank you, Blushy. Okay, so is the text to speech actually audible now? Because what I hear over the monitoring is like almost inaudible compared to like it's loud. Okay, this is like it's louder than anything else on the stream. It jump scares me. It's not too loud though. Okay. Because when I hear it, it's very quiet compared to everything else. It's hard for me to judge this now that I have it on like a different mixer. Yeah, I have it set to monitor and output. I think it is probably getting doubled in OBS. Uh-oh. How do I how do I fix that? I love it. It's very funny. Oh. The volume scaling does not apply to the monitoring. Just leave it. Okay. I won't mess with it then. Kill you? The spiral stair seems older than the pier. Seaweed crunches underfoot as I head down. What's that thing they say about seaweeds? It only grows above water level or something? Ooh. Cool. Positive way. Well, we don't need to go to the positive way just yet. And this texturing is really good. The darkness underneath this thing. Like weird, like, stilt houses. Audio's fine? Okay. Mine is so loud, it always scares me.
Fancy Milib is now trapped like a rat.
Fancy... what? Fancy Milib? Thank you for the follow. Well, this looks like the place. Time to launch my professional career. I've never really had a job before. Maybe they're good. I'll try and keep an open mind. Oh, this is the youth center that ZZ has gotten her job at? Just built into the sand? Hello! Hello, hello! I'm the new hire. That was today? Well, you certainly got here just in time. I used to be in charge of keeping up the website myself, but I'm not hip on all the new technologies these days. I mean, HTML3, HTML4, what's next? Yes, that's how they get you. You made the right call in getting me in. This looks... I really want to go down there, but I guess I should follow him. Are we the only people here? Luckily, you had your desk set up already. It's just back here, past the communal dormitory. This is the main office. The fax machine is to your left. As you can see, we're very modern. Oh, there's just like bunk beds in this room with lockers? I'd like to try the coffee from that machine. Maybe it's not so bad. That is a Santa. I can see that. Huh. I love characters walking backwards in this game. Yeah, I really like that they don't get any like sprite for walking like away from the camera. Where did he go? Well, wow. What a painting. Let's go back to that little hallway and see if there's anything down it that we can find. I think that one of my favorite things about these games is, hey, wait, what is this? Oh, it's just a spiral staircase that I can't seem to go up it, really. I really like that there's no camera control in these games. You just kind of have to deal with, like, whatever they decide to give you. Oh, there's just nothing down here. It's just like a black hole. tank controls of the killer. Yes. You don't need camera control. You got the arcade carpet. This music makes me want to slowly emerge from a subterranean tube. Yeah, that's the spirit. You get it. Whoa. Oh yes, of course. Officially, they're all out on the away mission. I don't think they'll mind you borrowing a desk while they're away. This guy is very funny looking. I don't think he's just like wearing like a jumpsuit or something. This is computer. Use the arrow keys to move around and access sites and programs. Yes. Wait, why did you hire me if you didn't think I knew how to use the computer? Nobody else applied. Well, at least he's paying me. I wonder what their site's like. Ah, yes. Hey, AIM. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. This is how people do computer screens in RPG Maker. You just become living cursor. Yeah, I love when games do that. It's fantastic. Graphy will discover mouse keys. She'll be so happy. What? Graphy pogging at mouseless computer. Yeah, I would like there to be more friendliness on computers to just not using a mouse. It's a Windows accessibility feature, huh? I never knew about that. Howdy, I'm swell. Glad to hear it. Red alert! Next stage of human evolution imminent. Comet Hyakutake brings closure to the Positive Way research unit. Get paid to read email, form a downline, and get paid even more. Get $10 to start free. Proud to announce, on June 7th, XX research group leader Mr. President officially draws curtain on the human experiment pending graduation to new species, or possibly some form of ray. While our human selves will not survive the transition to an extraterrestrial way of life, we are serene and confident that something the world that is to come. Yes, that figures. We can move around. Yes. We shall nevertheless be returning soon to spread good news about the world that is to come. Mr. President demonstrates his favorite pyramids on eve of grand voyage. This is great. Organizing large trash pickup for the big day.
Antimatter Prism is now trapped like a rat.
Thank you for the follow, Antimatter Prism. I will make my website like this. Members relax by hanging 10 upon the wings. Big sale, Positive Way video lecture series now $29.95 plus PNP. PNP? Limited offers, so you've decided to return to the sea. Many have been feeling that leaving the sea was a bad decision. In this hour-long tape, Mr. President examines the pros and cons before coming to a measured and reasonable conclusion. The mundane monochord, know your rights, know your responsibilities. If struck in the more spiritual part, the monochord will give eternal life. If in the more material part, transitory life. Many are saying this. Find out why in this catered seminar. Number 3. Giggles, guffaws, and goops, the best of laugh time at the compound. Between revelations, Mr. President often keeps the away team in good spirits with his patented collection of wisecracks, impersonations, and good-natured comedy riffs. This hour-long video cassette reveals a lighter side to Positive Way, while also containing important messages about how human life was a mistake. Is it Alien? Princess Di Memorial Awards? Site of Elegance? Yeah, great. Oh, I love this. That alien looks like PN. Does it? Does it? The alien emoji looks really cute on the on-stream chat. Oh, you mean on the text box on the stream? Okay. I thought you meant this alien right here. Oh, back. Ugh. Look, a job's a job. I'm not running away. I'll just find that guy and I'll just find that guy and try to be very clear about my career expectations. Also, I should probably ask for the money up front. Look how pissed off she looks in her little portrait. And how the entire building is like creaking like an old ship. Like Kramer's apartment on Seinfeld. This just reminded me to convince my bro he needs to play all these. Yes. Spread the love. These are fantastic and like very, very fun games. Kramer's apartment is an airship. I knew there was a reason why I didn't like that guy. Wah. Certainly seems different from when we came in. The chat alien on OBS, not that alien. Well, we recognize this carpet at least. I really love the focus on spiral staircases in this game. There's been a number of them so far. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. President. Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Just working on one of the organization's little revenue sidelines. Sounds of the Sea, Volume 9, huh? But sales have really fallen off since Volume 4. I'm starting to think people have had enough of soothing aquatic mammal sounds. Well, anything is possible. Alas, you are not seeing the organization at its finest. When I think about the glory days when the group was still together, not yet departed to the level beyond human, vanished to the next dimension, never to return. Hello. We came back. Well, they look like a, you know, average, friendly group of people. The organization. All the RPGs with airships and not one where the Hindenburg happens, you know? I'm kind of surprised that has not happened yet. Well, I guess we could continue ZZ's story, but why don't we see what BB is up to right now? Let's see, Pyramid Street is out between the Rat District and the Temple of the Patriarch. That's not too far. One nice thing about the city is that everything is just a skulk away. Just this guy just like walking around with a knife in his pocket. Is this guy jumping around? Look at that like stone like mask up there. Real hair. All these like chalk outlines. Big statue of the hand. Some policemen at the intersection are examining pool of blood through a comically big magnifying glass. They've closed off the street, but that's okay since I can head down the side. Play night. Music missing. Dreadful well. 5 stars. Bloody Man live. Oh, I thought I could go through. This one's scope increased compared to the other ones. It feels like each game they get a little bit bigger. They get a little bit bigger, a little more sprawling. Because I remember in what was it? Eyes of the Killer? Was that the last one that we played? Or was it Hands of the Killer? Like that one had a thing where you could like explore a bunch of different locations in like arbitrary order, I think. The magazine one was very long, yes. They're very clearly teaching myself modern 3D game type exercises in the best way, yes. Just like, you know, adding a little bit every time. It's very cool. All these guys and 3 routes. I think that they've been working on this one for quite a while now, so this one's got a lot of work in it. There's a beatnik who looks like he's like cousin It, sort of. Doctor? Oh, street closures. Have you seen this man? Suspect. I can't believe I didn't even check today's police shape before I left the house this morning. It somehow gets more abstract and sprawling every time. Night Strangler. Look at the way that texture on that building. I don't know if you guys can see that as well. It's like shimmering really crazily. Isn't that an old killer? I don't know. There's another closure up ahead, but I think I can cut through that apartment complex. Maybe? Man, I don't feel at my best today. I still can't get that tune out of my head. Guitar lessons, now playing Melmo the Wanderer, Ogon Birdo. Some more cops. Just like a guy like fondling like a dead body over there. Alright, let's go into the apartment complex. Junk leaflets are piled around the floor of the lobby. Smiling faces learn guitar or write song lyrics that impress their friends. Nobody's been collecting them lately. It sounds like everybody's already busy. Beyond the doors, I can hear movement, low thumps and clangs, uncertain and irregular, like people working in the dark, or else like people practicing scales for a type of song I've never heard. Who did put the bomb in the bomb? And would you really want to shake their hands? Funeral Man Coffin Warehouse. Well, it's not like there isn't some other dumb fad every few months here. Like the unboxing craze. It was almost a relief when they started finding Hey, isn't this the address? There's Atrocity Man 2 up there. Funeral Man Coffin Warehouse. Lipstick traces on a cigarette. Every memory lingers with me at do-do-do. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. Me too. Golden Grave? 1 second. Is that the other playable guy? The guy with the guitar? Maybe. He does look like a Simpsons character, yes. Hello, you must be one of the investors. Make yourself at home. Please excuse the mess. You caught us in the middle of some excitingly dynamic organizational reshuffling. Everything must go. Great music in here. And all the coffins. Boy, these are some quality coffins. Just to avoid a comical misunderstanding here, you guys are a music label? Yes, a label for the new music. This way. Please, no more venture capital, no more. Please ignore my soon-to-be ex-business associate. I assure you that everyone here is 100% thrilled by our move in a more creative direction. There's just like suitcases full of money laying around. What you want should be right down the stairs. I admit the change in direction came as a surprise to us as well, but the invisible hand can make no mistakes. There's another spiral staircase. Going absolutely crazy with the spiral staircases this time around. Let's see. There's Blue D. Hans. The guy whose record we listened to earlier. Stacks of old band merch in the basement that we found when we moved in. The copyright is expired. We just thought the name was cool. Bags of money started showing up soon after. Golden Grave. That's how I knew that this was the start of a new age, that vast rewards would be awaiting anyone bold enough to drop what they were doing and seize the throne of cultural production. It's just a lot of bodies and coffins. Introducing the stars of tomorrow. Yes. Hello. Pleased to meet you. Glad to make your acquaintance. Love your dance. Love your outfit. Ah! How? A simple and delicate arrangement of our wires. The breeze from our passing is enough to set them twirling, a new dance every time. Tremendous savings. The way that they are casting shadows is absolutely amazing. Yes indeed, and are these all locally sourced? Oh, we've just been using whatever washes up on the beach. These are the prototype models. It'll be a while yet before we're ready to scale up production. The next step will be getting them to sing. Listen, put your ear up to his chest. Don't be shy. Folks, I finished my French fries. Can I get an F in chat? No, you can type an F into the delivery app and get more French fries. Doesn't it sound exactly like the ocean? Well, BB is currently in the storage closet, and now unidentified corpse has become available as a playable character. Well, of course we're going to pick unidentified corpse next. Sometimes in my grave, I sit and dream of the world I saw back in the golden age of horror-themed novelty records. Listen, let me tell you about it. Is this unidentified corpse? He's got a guitar case. It seems like maybe there's something wrong with like the size of the window. Yeah, there we go. That seems like more how it's supposed to be. I'd been noticing that, but hold on. Let me fix the size of the capture real quick. Where is that? Ears. There you are. That's good. Much better. I love how the Laochans are still there. Yeah, of course, they've always been there. Graphite, it is now wrong on screen. I fixed it. This is funny. Concentration graphy. Why is it funny, huh? I have this one album. It's like a Halloween novelty kind of like an album that's called Dinner with Drac. It has all these horrible songs about like twisting mummies to like wring juice out of them and stuff like that. There's also Elvira's Vinyl Macabre, which is pretty good. Everyone knew it was the next big thing. Every night there'd be another band. Private press reporting so amateurish, they were sometimes just a background hiss like Night Surf. Running, screaming, wearing masks. I don't know who came up with that. It seemed like a good idea at the time. This looks like a fun club. Corpses, corpses, corpses. I was in a group called the Cat People. At the time, we all thought Cat People would be the next big monster archetype, like Wolfman or the Mummy. It was an innocent time. We had a sense of purpose back then. Love this owl-looking guy. Shame he died, though. Yeah, at least he's a puppet now. Graphie will hate me if I tell her the game is a teensy bit too loud now. Well, if Emily is saying that it's too loud, then it probably is. The game is too loud. I think it's just the way the music is mixed. Or turn yourself up. Alright, I'm gonna turn the game down a bit. Has it been like that for a while? There was one group everyone liked. They had a Maniac Killer theme that was very, how do you say that? Outre? Outre? I don't know. At the time. During sets, they'd stop and point into the audience. Later on, another body would wash up on the beach. Nobody minded. We all knew it was part of the exchange. It's been loud for like the past 30 minutes since this segment.
It's pronounced Utrecht.
I can't even hear that. I can't even hear the text to speech. It's definitely not mastered audio. Yeah, definitely.
Turn yourself up.
I don't want to fuss with the audio anymore. Utrecht? Okay. This is a great room. Sounds fine to me. I feel like it probably doesn't matter. I mean, this music will end eventually. Somehow, the scene never hit it big. Themes lost momentum at some crucial point. Bands split up, the money never arrived. One by one, people drifted away, back into the street world. This is a great character design. Like the eyelashes. Wow. Oh, look at that water! The coffins floating in it. Ah, fantastic. But I never felt disheartened. I knew the life we glimpsed was still out there, buried under history like an unexploded mine. I knew there's a place for me underneath those waves. Okay, so Unidentified Corpse's story has ended for the moment. Like Graphy's voice is disappearing into the game. Alright, let's go back to ZZ at Positive Way LLC. You're right, that does look more professional. Positive Way, wellness and emotional health expertise. Be part of a welcoming, mindfulness-oriented community today.
She cover me like a garment district.
Hey Mercy, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for subscribing for 10 months. The faux corporate art, yes. It is very good. Subscribe to our daily affirmations letter from 1995. Live pray with streamers near you. Chat, I want you to take a moment right now to live pray with me to this corporate art. Press enter to stop our emotional labor, to support our emotional labor at the shop. I redeemed Stretch and Hydrate streamer. Oh yeah, I actually did just take a sip. Thank you, Augersley. For some reason, I'm really scatterbrained tonight. Can we live pray? Yes. Memphis corporate, but for cults. Augersley is worried about your emotional labor. I pray for more Prey. Yeah, if we get Prey 2, the sequel to the old one, not the arcane one. I'm not picking my nose. I pressed enter. You can't just have wall of text for these days. It scares people away. What's with all the little blobby cartoon guys? Nobody knows, but you've got to have them. Ah, the life of a web design professional. Busy. I've got to go make sure the shop's all up and running too. We got a lot more traffic after buying all those podcast ad spots. There's another spiral staircase. These cultists. I barely even recognize this place anymore. Modifications are being made all the while. New driftwood suites sprouting up out of every corridor. Is this what they mean by scaling up? Okay, I'm just gonna plug in my phone in case it starts running out of battery. Wow. This guy. Oh, it's young Zizi. I hear you've been coming up with some new ideas for our online store. You bet, boss. For example, Orgone pyramids are all well and good, but why stop there? What about the possibility of non-pyramidal Orgone items? Orgone weed leaf, $29.95. Orgone $, $36.50. Orgone video game entity, $59.99. What is Orgone? I've heard cloud busting, I just don't even know what Orgone is. Orgone is like Time Cube. Graphy, do not learn it. What? Orgone is Wilhelm Reich's universal orgasmic energy thing. What? Very compelling. You know, it's rare we get someone with all of your entrepreneurial abilities joining a Delph cult. They generally prefer to start their own. Well, for what it's worth, I regard myself more as a temporary employee. Anyway, do you still want me to take stock in the basement? Yes, good idea. Maybe there's something else we can put on the store there. Remember, everything must go. You know, for a startup type organization, these guys sure seem to stockpile as much ready cash as possible. Maybe I should get my CV ready again. Ready cash? Let's see here. Cultist training tapes. Can think of at least 2 distinct types of people who would pay for those. Affirmation CD-ROMs, expired calendars, more pyramids, etc. Full shelves of glossy, self-published books, each one proving beyond a doubt the existence of extraterrestrial life. They've never been opened. I wonder where that draft's coming from. Back here? Old doors are all over the complex. They're all nailed up. The one behind the shelf swings invitingly open. Well, variants are always worth something. Variants? These are some nice corridors. It seems like a shame to let them get all seaweedy. Friendly alien posters were an improvement, though. Why frame empty canvas? Wow. Ah, that shimmery, like, watery texture. This looks great. What's the wall? I don't know. Looks like little squiggly guys. Opposite of a vase. Some of this might be tough to sell. I don't know. Probably not that hard to sell this. Well, maybe they do okay in the novelty market. Funny retirement presents, etc. Shelf of old and worm-infested books. The words on every page have been carefully scribbled out. What is that? Oh, that's Blue D. Hans. Thesis number 1. The world is the sum of things that are not the case. Thesis number 2. The world not, never the known. Thesis number 3. Nothing. Cold seawater laps the carpet. From somewhere in the darkness, I hear the barking of seals. Is this the career track I've heard so much about? Oh, I was hoping we could go into the water. Look at that. The way that it's like got that subtle kind of like foaminess at the edges. It's like undulating. It looks great. Hey, there's that guy again. The guitar guy. Began to disappear piece by piece into the air until nothing was left. The clothes found by the acolytes turned into holy relics, emblems of the negative. They are the remains of their victims. What? Whoa. Effects track 206, terrified scream number 37, with a cheese grater, black hair, blue coat, name not recalled, black and white, chopping sound effects, gurgle number 12, the one with the umbrella who came to that party, name not recalled, license under Creative Commons Attribution License, Blue D. Hans, 1963, wow, they had Creative Commons even in the 60s. How about Blue Flame Spirits? It's what you write for the song on the other side of the record. Oh, okay. I don't have a record player. I like that this game always gets really spooky, only to pull it away with something hilarious. Yeah, the balance, the push and pull is, there's another spiral staircase. Is excellent. Of the missing, last moments pressed into new recordings, screams repeating over and over, left on a rack in the basement of the sound effects library. Possible commercial applications? Could lease to video game companies. Ask the new hire. Look at that texture of like the watery, like, shimmeriness. It looks so good. How do you even do that? Whoa. This was the inner sanctum of the old organization, so designated to negation that eventually they disappeared themselves, but you can't make a living out of that. Who's saying this? I was new here at the time, but it was clear to me that we needed a change, new direction, a new shape, better fitted for the things that we saw coming down the pike. We can escape, build a new life back under the waves, back where there are no waves, a new house to weather the tides of history. You can help us. It can be the start of a new world. Have you ever thought about entering upper management? Wah! The board and I. That looks like the guitar player. Hello? Oh, some little fishies. Fish tanks. Played through this game a day ago. Came to check if anybody else was playing. Yeah, I always play these when they come out on stream. As soon as they do. I want to live in of the killer worlds, yes. Maybe we already do though. Some murder implements. Some horror masks. No, I go outside and it does not look cool like this. Maybe you can make it that way. So, am I getting made permanent or what? Okay. So, ZZ is now unavailable, and so is Unidentified Corpse, so I guess all that we can do is go to BB again. Good night, Grabbled CD. Okay, good night, Augursly. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming. Thank you. We'll go back to BB's roots. Eventually, Funeral Man gave me the scoop. The rest of the merch they'd found in the cellar was being sold off that day at a memorabilia event, but to get inside, I'd have to do something I swore I'd never do again. Welcome, Retromaniacs, top quality nostalgia wares and other. Ask our helpful representative. I really love the cardboard cutout of ZZ with her big eyes. Retro World. To avoid eye contact with potential retro maniacs, I've been catching up with the music press. New Relief, Bebe, Death to Life, 4 stars. Review by Johnny, Murder Blood. Can color be a sound? The Question, recalling fervid days of undergraduate frenzy. Scored to the sound of Jerry Monroe's Sally ambient techno remix, seems somehow both apropos and turgid when applied to the new release from mysterious yet up-and-coming musical auteur Bebe, yet reminds me of an anecdote blah blah blah.
Blue Flame Spirit is now trapped like a rat.
Thank you for the following, Blue Flame Spirit. The Weepster, Weeping Away, Weeping the Night Away, 3 stars. Once again, an album of lachrymose hints from the Weepster, but is that enough in today's political economy? My alter ego's been releasing more material. Where did I even find time for this? Did I pass out in the shower? Would it be easy enough to make a VR chat version of BB where you see the front of her from every angle? And she only has walking animations and hotkey poses? I don't know. I don't know anything about VR chat. It's BB, not Bebe. Emily, I know her name is BB. It says Bebe on the damn record, though. Ugh. Her name is normally normally her name is pronounced BB, but I think the joke is that it's supposed to be an alteration of her name. It's like her alter ego. Yeah. Oh my god. Luckily, there are no customers yet, so I think I can slip away. This storefront isn't actually registered with the convention. It's cheaper to just set up in a closet and wait for someone to get lost. I don't think that it's important either. I don't know why this has got to become such a thing. Retromania. Retromania. The main hall. It's busy, but I think I can make it through if I don't look anybody in the eye or express any kind of musical opinion. Actually, these people might be too busy making money to be interested in killing me. There are more suits around than usual. Exactly what are all these people hoping to buy? I really like this guy with the swirly glasses here, the cloak. Retromania, nothing but Cube, Valley of the Dolls, vintage knives. It's like just a person under a sheet. You know, I thought that. Get out of the way. I thought that I'm not even gonna be able to point it out because this fellow won't get out of my way. Wow, look at that! Hey. Are you busy later? Wow, there's two of you. I love this guy too. There's a cube guy. Lightly used knives. Dendy Planet? Who's this? Culture workers crowd through the stalls, digging through boxes of hit clips and moldering Teen Beat magazines in search of unexcavated desires. Can mankind be doomed to repeat the sins of the past? Ah! Hey! There's a bunch of dolls of BB. Weren't these in, like a previous game? I feel like I remember that. Oh, hello. You shy? You hiding out behind this shelf? Hey, there's Dendy. Oh, there's like a horrible high-pitched noise in the left stereo channel on this song. It's like, or on the, some kind of like ambient audio. It's the mask seller. I wish Graphy came to me like that when I'm shy. When are you shy? Mania. Just mania. Mannequins and Rusty Cage's direct. And we saw some of those mannequins earlier in the game. Discount puppets over there. Just a toilet. Oh, who's this? Caesar Films here, all kinds. Little Caesar, Black Caesar, High School Caesar, Deep Space Caesar, Caesar versus the Haunted Moon Women. Fantastic value. Were the women haunted or was the moon? I mean, this kind of reminded me of like the Hercules. Hercules at the center of the earth. Or Hercules, what was it? What was the one that we called? It had 3 titles attached to the movie itself, so I can't remember what it was called. BB dolls are in hands, I think. Yeah, I thought I remembered that. Remember how it had both vampires and the center of the earth? Yeah, it was like Hercules versus the vampire, and then it was like also Hercules is the center of the earth, and then the English title was Hercules in the Haunted World. They were all the same movie. Puppet! Ellie has been activated. We've already been over here. I just missed that. No. I think that this is this visual here is by Alex Deegan, who is like a cartoonist. Makes some good drawings. Discount puppets. That's Ellie hiding under that sheet. Let's see. Just the toilet. Yep. There's just some like hollow shacks back here. There's like a crate. Oh, that horrible high-pitched noise is driving me nuts. Where am I going? I like how the camera almost feels like it is like attached to something that is being dragged on the carpet. There's like this like weird friction to the way that the camera moves. This is how I feel at actual cons. Can't poop in this game is worse than fraud. Actually, I think that makes it better. Whoa! I saw you looking around. Please visit my stall. If you are a true memorabilia head, you will find many rare items to your liking. I'm kind of busy right now. I like your mask. This is a circa 1975 Dapper Dog mask. Are you a Dapper Dog fan? List your top 15 Dapper Dog episodes now. Oh. You can't even name a single Dapper Dog episode and you think it's okay to make some? I don't know. Make some comment about my mask. People like you really make me sick. I'm gonna have to dream about you tonight. Think about when I dream about climbing through the window, wrapping my hands around your neck. It's a special dream. Sometimes people, sometimes I'm not even sure it's really a dream. How much is the ceramic pineapple in the sunglasses? That is $400. Isn't he a delightful little fellow? I knew you had taste. I guess BB decided to take the opportunity to split. That's me about Doctor Who, yeah. BB is dragging the camera on a string. Dapper Dog. The music is great here. Let's continue. Did I lose him? I feel pretty lost myself. The sound of the convention from behind the walls is muffled, slowed. It could be any year out there. The merch around me yields no clues. Show bands, show bands, show bands. Corpses. Broken down displays from retro revivals long abandoned have been stuffed into the corridor. It's like being in a digestive tract for old band merch. From ahead, I hear the sound of chewing. We have fourth wave ska. Yes. So the son of Swamp Pop. Oh. Consolidating into the new cultural form of the serial killer, just as all previously existing protagonists have been absorbed into the single official figure of the policeman. Further synthesis of the two into the final kind of protagonist of history, or last man would blah blah blah. Some good drawings up there. Succeeding while dead. Hey, it's one of those puppets! Or is that the corpse guy? Like, he looks like a puppet, but I don't know if it's the same guy. This must be the business sector. Consultants are hard at work, poring over the entrails of the culture, placing expensive bets upon the shape of things to come. Oh hey, it hurt. Whew. Was she in a previous game? I feel like I remember this character. Exhibit hall, novelty horror, nostalgia mixed with blood, the hot sounds of the kids today. Is it the drone of conference speakers that makes me feel like falling forwards, or is there something in me that's responding to their song? Yes! A first-person section. Surf's up. Some costumes hung up, corpses. The magic of history. Once, prominent theorists fleeing from state violence found accommodation in the beach district of XX City. Through proximity, their doctrine of negation was assimilated into neighboring surf culture into a garbled and mystical form. The Church of the Negative is said to still survive today. This Golden Grave. I like how there's like this stuff is all kind of connected into one big story. that is stretched out between the characters. Be true to your school. Some credit XX City's own Blue D. Hans for having anticipated the cultural shift from monster-themed horror to the increasingly popular maniac killer contemporary style. Commercially unsuccessful in his time, he is said to have eventually left the music biz for spiritual reasons. That's a nice painting right there. Reclining lady. I really like this picture. Lun D. Hans. Oh no. Some diagrams. Just like a golden knife. Some kind of cultist looking guy at a synthesizer. Why are you crying? Excuse me, something's thinking about the harsh realities of showbiz gets me all choked up. I hear you're beginning a musical career yourself. I, too, would like to be a pop sensation. Hoo 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 hoo. People call me the Weepster. Sob, isn't that awful? But it takes a worried man to sing a worried song. This is, again, how all music is made. I think you might be right about that. I just want you to know that I feel really bad about the horrible things we're gonna do to you. I'll probably cry myself to sleep tonight the same way I do every night. Hit it! I am the Weepster. I can't keep up with the lyrics and move around at the same time. This is fantastic. I love this. Whoa! Whoa! But can cultural ubiquity really fill the holes in my heart? I mean, maybe. Let's give it a try. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love this guy. This is absolutely adorable. Can you step into it? I want to see. Please. Yes! Well, she only got stuck to the wall by her jacket, which is really cute still. No blood, though. This is also in Sonic Adventure 2, is it? Hold on. I had to take my hoodie off, it's too hot. This is fantastic. Yeah, I love this part. Whoa. Wow. Weepster. I'm trying my best. I'm the Weepster. It's so hard to be an empath in this 20th century connected society. Won't you enjoy wallowing in my unexpected emotional depths? The tears of my career aspirations, are they enough to drown the world? I'm glad we get to see BB in her swimsuit again. It's extremely cute. And this beautiful water. Man, this is so fucking good. Whoa! The year is 2XXX, 100 years have passed. I have successfully murdered everybody on the planet and been inducted into the Rock and Roll Museum of Clothes. So tell me why do I still cry? Could it be these final tears are for myself? We are controlling the balloon. Look at it. Look how annoyed BB looks. Pay attention to my sadness as I'm killing you. Ugh, just a second, I don't feel so... This world The world is the sum of the things which do not improve. If you don't stop singing, I'm gonna throw up on your shoes. Each night I look at the stars through crying eyes. Wow. Contradicting the miserable bounty of the sun, and dips his beak into the chest of the dead earth. Dreaming, finding, there, the telephone to voice the black river, flailing arm, tail, endless, over, end, on end, of greenish, moistened cardboard, not radiating infinitely outwards, but rather shrinking towards the center of the sky, the red. Yes, the red, no. That's the bird that was shoved into BB's mouth earlier, I guess, is coming out. Oh, Hazel Benui. Great music video. I want that bird as a pet. Do you really? There will come a day not marked on any calendar. We will step outside at the end of the calendar, and the streets shall be red with blood of the calendar. We are playing as the murderer now. Will you stop interrupting my big musical number? Look at evil BB. She's kind of adorable. Wilt thou fight and perish for the kingdom of the bird? Oh. So, I mean, the only one that we can select is BB right now. Unidentified corpse and ZZ are both still. They're not like lit up. I can't select them, unfortunately. So. We will continue on with BB, I guess. Yeah, these games do own, don't they? This one is very large, very long game. Whoa! Wow! These games have never looked like this before. Woohoo! Wow! Wow! Did you review the killer games? I don't remember seeing them in the stream log. No, I don't think I want to review like free games. And like, I would just give 5 stars and a heart to all of them anyway. This is my first time seeing one. I gotta play, yeah, play all of them. I think there's like 6 of these games now, maybe? They're not all as long as this, so don't be intimidated. Did you even upload the VODs? No, they're up there. They should be on YouTube. The ocean. Hello. Look at that shadow. So cool. Man, just look at this. It's so awesome looking. Like this shader or whatever that's happening, making everything like all wavy. Hey, that's that photo from the background at the beach district. Oh. She's waking up. Get the rubber pipe. For locals only. We don't like punk rockers out here. This is Jan and Dean country. Wait. I'm not even punk. I'm new wave. There's a new wave? So the legends were true. You should go see Mr. President. Mr. President is a great friend of the department. We get a police discount on our Zodiac readings. The cops swing their attention away, staring out unseeing into the surf. It's getting late. Soon the streetlights will come on. How long was they out? BB has washed up at the beach district. Is that beautiful water? Wow, look at the shader going up onto her. Hey, is that the Weepster? Looks like his cravat. Should I link to the creator's game, Joel? I have links disabled in the chat, unfortunately. I did post the name, Garment District, at the start of the stream. You can easily find it by just searching Garment District Game Jolt. Did I just say at the beginning of the Garment District? I mean the beginning of the stream. great water in this game. Beavers, shut the hell up. Monka. I did not know there was criteria for being on the completed game list. Why are you crying? When's Feet of the Killer? We can only hope. Next game. I wonder what happened to the Weepster and Company. Piles of clothes are neatly stacked upon the beach. Maybe they all decided to head out for a swim. Is PN a crying emote? I always think of it as like being right on the verge of crying. Oh, who's this? Oops, looks like we misjudged the cultural mood once again. No Age of Aquarius this century. At least I got to go on the away team this time. Beneath the ocean, there's no such thing as history. The big fish eat the little fish, on and on forever. Doesn't that sound nice? We were going to bring you all there. There's no use dwelling on the past. Maybe we'll come back up to visit someday. We'll see you all in 50,000 years. What a strange individual. That was Mr. President. I guess he's actually a sea creature? Kian is an onomatopoeia for crying, really. The music here is very nice. It's very, very quiet. Fresh signs taped up upon the weathered boards. Discount spiritual opportunities plus videotapes. Cheap! I think I recognize the handwriting. Going to find ZZ soon. Hey, there's the spiral staircase that she went up earlier. I think that the advent of spiral staircases everywhere in this game is one of the biggest improvements this time around. Mystic greetings, traveler. Oh, it's you, BB. How goes the new career, ZZ? Oh, management disappeared. Everyone else lit out with as many office supplies as they could carry, and I think this building might be sinking into the water. Your standard tech roll. Her sprite sitting at the computer. Right now, I'm doing one last round of asset liquidation before fleeting. Turns out this guy online is interested in an old box of LPs. I found him in the basement sector. Look at that painting. Midnight Sex Party at Dracula's House by Blue D. Hans and his Midnight Stranglers. Wait. Was the guy that we played as Blue D. Hans? Yeah. And he was the guy standing in the street, too. I didn't even make that connection until now. BB, you're into music now. Do you think this could be worth anything? I love her expression looking at it. She just looks so crestfallen. Is it really a cult if it's all true? The answer is yes! This game is what if The Simpsons was good. Hey, The Simpsons is good! It's too bad that that one episode that we watched on the server the other day was like a terrible clip show. I love you're into music now. Yeah, because she just like got possessed by like a bird to start making like music. We don't want to PN, we want to P out. I suggested Two Bad Neighbors for a reason. We watched season 30. No, we will never watch that. We will never watch that. We will, we'll have to try and watch more of that when I get like a working DVD drive again. It's getting late. I can't believe this guy wouldn't wait until tomorrow. You were the one who wanted to get these records off our hands. Besides, if someone wants to give up us money, we should respect their priorities. Gossip, scoop, funeral man found dead in his workplace, strangled by an unknown assailant. His brother, funeral man, was also killed. It's a sad day for funeral fans. Today's political economy is said to be wet and full of vigor. Now remember, once he hands over the money, give the all clear and I'll come trade the LPs. It's good to be careful in these kinds of situations. Yes, indeed. I like how she's just like running in place over there. Why did he want to meet at the planetarium anyway? He says it makes him feel at home. BB is really short compared to her. Wow. I love the way that the light that is like attached to BB affects like all the sprites, like the props and the environment. The lighting is like so like weirdly effective and like dreamy. There's another spiral staircase. Hey, remember this carpet? This was in whichever game was in the art museum. BB is little small. You pick her up with your hand. They are Pop Team Epic. A fitting end to Funeral Man. Death. Death. I'm torn between BB being short queen and ZZ wearing an office shirt and tie as a sundress. Hey, why not both? Her name is Longchamp. Pogchamp and Longchamp. At the Museum of Moral Arts. Yeah, Flesh of the Killer. That one was very good as well, with like the lion statue or like whatever that came to life. Oh man. They really went all out with this one. Hey, there he is. Blue D Hans. Hey there, thanks for coming out today. Aren't the stars pretty? Isn't it a nice night? Do you think the world is basically good or basically bad? Man, I just work here. Good answer. Ever since I heard your CD, I knew we had a lot in common. People used to say, Blue, look around, look at how beautiful the world is. Beautiful compared to what? I live here. It's nothing new to me. I've never known another kind of world. By rights, this one should be as unnoticeable to me as the back of my own head. But it's not. It doesn't feel like that. And that's how I knew that this world was not my home, that there was another, the negative, the point of comparison. You think I'm just being lyrical, but it's true. It's a real place. I've been there. I've seen it. The counter world, the invisible antipode. You've been to Australia? I was so flattered to be mentioned in the interview you did. It made me think it might be time for a comeback after all. I've seen so many things since I died. I can't wait to show everybody. You can go first since I know you're a fan. Whoa! Hey, come back. Did you bring my album? It's been a while. I wanted to make sure I remembered all the songs. Wait here and I'll bring it to you. You can trust me. I'm a verified seller. I can't, oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Whoa! It doesn't matter. I've learned new words on a red earth with a red sky. There are people there too, in the other world. They spoke to me, but I couldn't understand them. Motherfucker, you did just go to Australia. Hey, is this even the same building? Every building is the same. Every person is the same. Every sentence means the same thing, and they wonder why I started killing people. Uh-oh. Lights out. Man, I'm not a parrot. I'm not going to just fall asleep because you put a bag over my head. Extremely loud twinkling. Yeah, sorry about that. Ever since I saw you in Graphite Hello Chat, I knew that we had a lot in common. Yes, this guy really is shaped like a Simpson, isn't he? I don't think this is even a game over, because usually even if you get caught, like, nothing happens. Dead aid. Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten us into. So, maybe you both aren't ready to headline just yet. That's okay. You can stick to backup duties for now. We all had to pay our dues. What's that? That's the new wave. I thought you knew. Okay, fellas, I know it's been a while, but this is our big shot, our chance to usher in the new. Why not start slow with the cover version? Psst, BB, I think I can untie this. BB? There's a new sun rising up angrily in the sky, and there's a new voice saying we're afraid, not afraid to die. Her bird is welling up in her. Wow. Let the old world make believe it's blind, deaf, and dumb, but nothing can change the shape of things to come. Wow, look at the big killer in the background. Oh, we're back in the flesh now. Is that something to do with the flesh bird that was forced into BB's mouth early in the game? Yes. Yes. Wee. Is that the bird talking? The chat is gonna go wild. Wee ha 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 ha! Wee wee ha ha ha! Wah, ha ha ha! Wee wee ha ha ha! Ha ha! Is she taking off her shoe? We have to throw our shoe at the bird. Wow. Twang. Whoops. Hey, did any of you bring any strings? Oh, it'll just take a sec. The wave of the news seems to have pressed it a little earlier than anticipated. Don't worry, I think we can turn this thing around. Don't you guys still know the words to walk, don't run? Hello? Hello? BB's report. After clinging to a piece of driftwood, ZZ and I eventually washed up on the beach and caught the last bus home. That was the last I saw of the band. In the end, the new wave broke apart before it could do much damage. By the time it rolled away, only the Sassy Beachwear store would be sassy no more. Sassy Beachwear store? With that shirt that was like about how my gamer boyfriend has like never been convicted of crimes committed by him in 1988, 1991, and 1993? My newfound music career seemed to have ended at about the same time that all the money vanished from the scene. The remaining true believers spent their time on arcane factional disagreements before going underground. Stab Magazine, True Heads Only, No Scene, No Corporate, Weepster Wars Update, Weepy Man's new single, I'm the New Weepster, has prompted 4 new Answer records claiming to be, or be inhabited by the spirit of the original Weepster, including Weepster's Revenge, Wop's Out, I'm Lil Weepster, I'm the Weepster's dad, just call me dad, and I'm the remastered original Weepster. New Schism alert, Neo Darkwave Murdercore is officially split from the horror wave crime punk tendency and requests that they move out of his garage. Don't forget Future Murder Victim, yes, that one's excellent as well. I want the Murder Victim shirts, you can get one made. Sassy Beachwater is my other pseudonym. Monday's alter ego. In the end, the only sign that anything mysterious had occurred. We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. It was an abrupt Beach Boys revival that seemed to last all summer long. Oh no. It's like a Beach Boys revival that's just like Mike Love and like 3 guys that he hired. He's like paying to like perform with him or something. Sassy Beachwater. This is a great song right here. I think it's good that an 80-year-old guy calls himself a Beach Boy. Mike Love and 3 marionettes on an armature. While you play Harat with this as the background music, oh, unfortunately, I don't know if I want to play Harat tonight. I know we were going to, but love BB's face. I mean, every face that she makes is good. Yeah, this is quite a long game. I mean, it's long when you read everything out. This was a healthy gamer meal. This one was great. Did not know this game was so long. I mean, the others were probably like a little over an hour each. So, I mean, this is definitely the biggest one yet. I really like this one. I think that probably Drool of the Killer will always be like my favorite one, but this one was really good. This is one of the best ones. I mean, they're all good. I don't even know why I even bother comparing, because they're all good. Every one of them. Yeah, the newer ones get longer and longer. Which one was Drool? That was the one where BB went to the haunted pool? Yeah. I thought that said I can't keep track of the littles at first. Make a tier list of the killer. I can't though. Belly of the killer. Maybe we'll get that in the future. Good game, yeah, agreed. Again, these are made by Garment District. I'll just post the Game Jolt link in chat if you want to check out the rest. Firefox, you want to open? There's multiple endings? What? It was kind of stressful somehow, but it was good, especially the visuals. I mean, these games are always very, like, chaotic, you know? But that's just kind of how it is. Drool was good. I got bad end my first time, though. There's multiple endings? Like... Drool was the first one where I really felt the time bending these narratives pull off. What do you mean, time bending? I didn't even know that there was multiple possible outcomes for any of these games. Anyway, this is the page. I got an ending where the world flooded because I got caught. I don't even remember how it ended when we were playing it. Some people have drawn fan art of BB on the Game Jolt page. It's really cute. I think they should draw her like an adult anime and sexy. No. There's multiple endings. I totally missed it. Me too. Yes. You're welcome for the link post. I hope you enjoy the games. This dev has also got a number of older games. If you look somewhere... Oh, I don't even know where. Where do you find that? There was like a post that... It was around the time that, there was some games thing was like, we're gonna delete everything that is like got adult content or something like that. I can't remember. When was that? Oh, my head is spinning looking at this page because I'm seeking for like the specific piece of information I'm looking for. Oh hey, there's a post with Richard Sala art on here. It's like a artist I'm quite fond of. Game Jolt tried to do that. Yeah, they were like talking about like they were gonna remove like anything with like I can't even remember what it was. It was something really stupid. I can't find it. I just can't find it on this page. So I think that Garment District put everything up on itch as well. Yeah, the Catamites games are on itch. That's right. According to Garment District, someone drew her with a giant ass at least once. Really? Hope the music is fondling your neurons in an enjoyable way. Well, I mean, I think that, like, it's not a super duper secret anymore because it was, like, explicitly linked to on the Game Jolt page at one point, at least. It's not that down low. Oh, I thought you were talking about on the page. I just can't find the link. I don't know. Sorry. You can probably find it though. Or maybe that's it. What I'm looking at here. No, I just can't find it. Whatever. You can find it if you want. This is very fun. I'm always glad when another one of these comes out. It'll probably be a while before we see another BB adventure. But, you know, why was it down low? I mean, probably, you know, I can only guess, but considering that Space Funeral became, like, massively popular, like, over the years and became, like, a big, like, cult thing, and for a lot of people it was like the first and only game that they ever like experienced from the Catamites, and I don't know, that probably gets a little disheartening or maybe like depressing if the only people who are interacting with you were like, hey, remember that thing that you made like 10 years ago? So I don't know. Wanted people to experience these as a fresh thing without being like, a new The Catamites game trademark symbol. Yeah, exactly. I can understand that too. Like, I don't know. I completely understand the impulse. It'd be so hard to write one of these. Godlike sense of humor. It seems like it's probably, like, I don't know. It seems like the kind of thing where you might like just write down anything that you could think of that would go in the game on like a note card and just like cram it in somewhere. Speculating about someone's reasoning to be private seems weird. Maybe it does not matter, and it's none of our business. Yeah, I mean, definitely. So, I mean, whether it's, I don't know, there's no need for me to know, so. I shouldn't have speculated on it. Well, at any rate, I think I'm done for the night. I gotta go to the store soon before it gets too crazy late, so hope you all had fun watching this. Yeah, sorry it was a little bit short, and sorry I was so scatterbrained. I think like the amount of like text in these games, and you know, like balancing reading chat with like reading and moving around in the game is like is kind of a heavy task for my little like 2 horsepower brain. So but yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. No, I don't want to read anybody tonight. Anyway though, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys on Friday if you're going to be there for the Discord movie night, which if you want to join the server, there's a link in the about section of my Twitch page, and otherwise I'll see you guys on Saturday. We'll be playing more Harat and Blue Stinger. Hey Graphite, what? What? You want a fun fact about horsepower before you go? Yeah, sure. One horse doesn't have 1 horsepower. Oh.
Alphon Horse.
Thank you, Mocha.
$1 thank you.